Hi everyone, I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Today, I feel a little bit drained because my day was very long. But I want to check this out. Like, check this. This is so cute. This is like my motivational morning. Guys, oops, there goes my sage burner. But anyways, it's still good. Oh, I guess I'm making big dramas over here. Anyways, this is by my house. This actually on the other side. Oh God, crazy. On the other side, there's a wallpaper from the Giving Tree. If you guys are familiar with that, it just inspired me and made me think about something over giving. My YouTube. Anyways, my YouTube for today basically is that my truth is that when I came here to the United States, I was 13. The plans for my dad was to only bring me here for 3 months, and then I was supposed to go back because I live with my grandma. I was raised by her, but my dad was here. You know, my mom tried to bring me here also, but she wanted to bring me to Tijuana and then have somebody smuggle me in. And that kind of happened the same year my dad went to get me. This happened in 1983. My mom was there in January and she wanted to bring me here to America, but she wanted to smuggle me in, and I met her on my birthday on January. Then in March of the same year, my dad went to El Salvador, and he was gonna go get me with papers and everything. And my grandma was like, my grandma didn't let my mom bring me in because she said no, it's too dangerous. Tamarita, that's my second name, Jessica Tamara. Tamara was too small. I was 13, so my grandma didn't let me come. Then my dad did bring me in with papers and everything. I was only supposed to stay here for 3 months and then go back. I said that in my previous video. So anyways, that's the truth about that. Ooh, I didn't say it on the other video. But anyways, I didn't speak English, so I'm saying my story better here. So I didn't talk about that in the other one. That's why I'm overthinking. I'm all over the place. But anyways, yeah, I was supposed to go back to El Salvador, and I didn't speak English, honestly, at all. Like, sometimes I think my English, somebody told me that is very by the book. Yes, because I like to read a lot. And yeah, I'm very by the books and, you know, dictionary. I was a little dork warm, you know. I felt like my dad brought me here to do a better future. I just ended up making different choices, which, you know, I literally noticed that I think mostly with my heart, and I'm learning now to connect my heart, my logic, and how things are, you know, honestly, not just think with one thing or like when you fall in love or things like that. Anyways, I'm gonna move on beyond that, and then the next thing is basically talking about that in middle school, I was put into I did maybe 2 months or 3 months of middle school, no, elementary. Then I ended up in Nightingale. That was the middle school, and I was put into a math class, and the teacher, I don't know what he was saying, but I'm very feelings. I'm the kind of person that you say something to me, I just kind of put a shell, and I try to hide my feelings. But if somebody tells me something, I feel like, I'm like, what the fuck? I cry. I used to cry on my pillow. I used to cry in the shower every day. Everything that people would tell me, you know, I just never said it because I was always in my head, very internal. And this is me as a kid, basically. You know, my dad was living his life. I was doing me in middle school. They used to call me carambola in Spanish, but when you translate it in English, it's ball face. So I always used to feel like I'm fucking ugly as fuck. You know, I just didn't say anything through middle school. That happened through all middle school. And I felt like the girls' friends that I had, they were just my friends because I was in ESL, English as a second language, and I literally finished ESL, but when I was in 9th grade, I only did half a year with ESL, and then I was in regular English because I was like committed. I'm gonna finish the shit, you know. I finished English ESL 1, I think, in 1 year, English 2 and half a year, and English 3, and then I was out, you know. And I used to let my friends in middle school my homework so they could talk to me, because they would call me carambola, and there was only one girl that used to talk to me, and she was like, oh, don't feel bad about it, but you do, you know, as a human being you have feelings and shit. So another reason that I also learned to speak English is because I said that I wanted to help the people that speak Spanish, so nobody would ever make fun of them, because I felt that day the teacher was making fun of me in middle school. I never said it. I didn't even know what it meant, you know, being bullied or stuff like that. Honestly, I'm the kind of person that I my best friend in El Salvador, we used to hang around to do homework. I'm such a dork. I guess the glasses go with me. I like reading, so when I started in high school, I only had one friend that we knew from middle school, and we kicked it at lunch. But then, no, we kicked it in, I think, for breakfast, and for lunch, I just lost her. So my all beginning of high school, I would go to the library. That's what I would do. I had no friends through high school. The beginning of the year, 9th grade. So until I started like taking classes and I started talking more to people, and it was kind of hard sometimes because I'm a very special kind of person. I'm very blunt, and yeah. So yeah, ninth grade, library, bookworm over here and shit. I started reading Anne Rice, everything that has to do with vampires, everything that has to do with witches. I was like, oh my god. Beautiful. Oh, who would have known? We are magic. You yourself are magical human being. We are. It was beautiful, and I've always thought about like doing the right thing. I really don't like treating people bad because I've always thought like I've always been treated kind of weird. I mean, so I kind of like felt like all my life like I didn't belong in this world. I kind of felt like, why do I think different, or why do I think so much, or why do I this, or but I've never communicated. I've always been chubby too. So when I came from El Salvador, I was chubby. So I think in high school, I think I was chubby too. I don't remember, honestly. I don't notice about my body now until now that I like really gained massive weight, like 335 pounds, and then lost the weight. Through middle school, I didn't care. Through high school, I didn't care. I mean, through middle school, they used to call me carambola. So I used to have fat fucking circle face. That's how I used to. That's how I remember. And high school, it was just me wanting to finish high school, doing my shit. I got into different things, which was cool. I have no, honestly, high school wasn't bad for me after, just the first year that I didn't have no friends. And, I spent it in the library, but I've learned a lot too. So it was cool with that. All those things made me stronger. All those things gave me strength. And honestly, this is the first time I've ever say about me being bullied in middle school, because back there I didn't see it that way. But yeah, it did affect me. It did hurt me. Honestly, like right now, I'm going through emotions in my head, and I'm like, oh my god, I went through that. I didn't remember that. I was like, what do I talk about? My truth. That's what I face here, and I'm sure a lot of kids go through it differently. The kids that I've been doing the yoga with, one boy told me once, he's like, I don't want to have anger issues. He goes like that, because I don't want kids to be afraid of me. And I just felt that so intensely in my head. I was like, I wanted to cry, because I've been segregated, and I've been through certain things, and I know exactly how it feels not to have friends in school, So I just kind of like, I have this in my mind that treat people the way you want to be treated. That has been my motto. I don't criticize anyone, because I think that every experience as a human being that we do externally to other people is either an unconscious or subconscious reaction or way that we have learned about our environment. When you doubt other people, is because people in your life have doubted you. Sometimes we're fed the same negative talk every day. Like one day I was at the check cash, and I was in line, and an older lady, by age, like in her 70s, seemed to be with her goddaughter. I don't know who she was, and she sent her to go get money from the ATM. And then the little girl came back, and for some reason there wasn't enough money. And the grandma was like, oh, you don't know how to do things right, blah 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 blah. If you want to do shit done, she's like, I'm telling you what to do, and you don't know how to do it right. I got mad. I was so mad. I was just like, bluntly, I told her, well, if you want things done right, do it yourself. I'm like, she's a child. I was mad. But then I said, oh my god, Jessica, shut up. Keep your 50 cents inside your head. Don't judge. Don't say nothing. Keep your 50 cents inside your head. Yeah, I'm that kind of person, I don't know how I ended up with the little girl, but sometimes, I mean, when you're being told you're dumb every single day, when you're being told, you have a round face every single day, and when you feel outside, and sometimes you don't know how to express your feelings, you have two choices. Either it gives you strength, And you fucking learn from that, and you just keep on glowing and shit, and say, fuck it, I'ma do me. I'ma do me for me. I can't depend nobody else to lift me up. I can't depend nobody else to tell me that, you know, I look pretty. I can't depend for nobody else to tell me that my curls look cute. I can't depend on nobody else that likes my piercings, because I had people that don't like my piercings. You know, I had people that rich people that have told me, literally have told me this. They're like, oh, are you gonna take off your piercings so you could belong in the high society? And I'm like, I just wanted to laugh on his face. I was like, I don't care, honestly. So, you know, as a person, you choose, you know, you choose your value. You choose your value with people around you. You choose the way people treat you. You know, when it comes to guys, my ex-mother-in-law told me this: a man will respect you as far as you allow him to respect you. And I come to realize that now in life, there's two kinds of people in your life. People that you either want for life, and they're gonna be straight and gonna be honest, or people just sometimes want to, but they just want you for their bed. And you choose, you know, you choose how do you respect yourself. You choose how to treat other people. You know, all my life, regardless of how life has treated me, I could either choose to cry, become the victim, and be like, ah, no. I learned from that. It gave me strength. I said, I am who I am because of that. And I'm not going to blame nobody else because, hey, who knows? Those kids maybe were bullied in their house, or they were told something in their house, you know? It did hurt me, but I'm grown. Move on beyond that. I'm not going to be crying over petty stuff in the past. Petty for me, you know? Life is beautiful. Life, honesty, is what we make of it. Every single human being goes through a different experience and different levels of growth. It's up to us. What has helped me is doing therapy. What has helped me is doing yoga. What has helped me is understanding. What has helped me is meditation every single day. My day was long, honestly. I wanted to go to sleep, but I said, no, I'm committed to my YouTube. I have to do my YouTube. My phone is almost dying. From here, I'm going to go and rest for a little bit with the girls and flow. So love yourself. Don't forget who you are. Don't let nobody take your power. Don't let the world define you, and don't let the past define you. Be present. Be where you are every single day, pushing and running and doing something that is good for you so you continue loving yourself. Bye.